So this video is going to be a little bit crazy today, guys. Because it's just going to be a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm going to take y'all along with me, and we're going to stay busy today. Where's your cart?
I decided to put it back as crazy as it is out there, and if I need it, I'll go get one.
Okay.
We can stack that one to
the hilt.
Yep.
I want you to look at the picture on that TV.
Oh, real.
A nano cell.
That's crazy. But she is crazy as it is outside. I just didn't want to mess with one.
I love these bagels with everything bagel seasoning on them. They're so good. I'll have to get some. Man, these pies are big. Look how big them pecan pies are. And the price ain't really bad on them either. Size of pecans are. Apple pies look good too. Okay, good price on the Italian sausage. I'm getting the package. Okay, I am going to get me some chicken legs and some wings. They look really good. Good price. Okay, I'm going to get me a package of these breasts and we'll be good. Well, I didn't buy the store out, but I sure enjoyed it. Never been to a Costco before. I bought a few necessities and that's about it. Some pretty bread. It's a nice store. Okay, we got breakfast going and beans on the back of the stove. Let's get this day started and see what we can get into. The beans are done. Looking good. Let's make some cornbread. I just got done canning some apples and pears here. I had a refrigerator full of just random apples and pears that I had bought, meaning for us to eat them off and on, you know, take them to work. They just been sitting in the refrigerator. So anyways, I cannot stand to waste anything. So I cut them all up. I got 4 quarts of mixed apples and pears to make a pretty good pie with. So no waste there. Anyways, I have a video how I can my apples, and I'll put that in the description below. Now I've moved outside because I planted some onion sets. Now I ordered these onion sets from the Mennonite store. I always plant my onions in the fall, cover them up. I let them go dormant in the winter time. Okay, I've got them covered up. Ready for winter time. I'm gonna show y'all. See if y'all can see it. I need to get out of the way. These are chives. These chives have been here for 6 years. And they do really good. Now I cut them completely back a couple months ago. And I love fresh chives. But those do good. They just keep coming back. Go through the winter and spring gets here and they'll take off again. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can come out. Come on. Come on, little scaredy cats. Come on. Come on. Come on, girls. Y'all want out for a while? Come on. Come on. I'm sure you've laid your eggs. Come on, get you some bugs. Come on. Come on. Come on out. Come on. I've got some herbs here that I've been drying for quite a while now, and I have got to get them put up. I've got some, this is chocolate mint, and this was just a little bit that was left out there, and I just, a couple of weeks ago, that's how long this has been hanging. I had snipped them off there. I've got some rosemary. Oh my goodness, everything just smells wonderful. I've got some oregano. I had a little bunch of lavender. And then, of course, I got my lemon thyme. So we're going to work, and even right here, I was wanting to really harvest quite a bit of this, but I ended up just cutting a few sprigs, and I'm not done yet. But this is a true tea tree. They call it a tea tree. It's more of a shrub, but it's called a tea tree. And it has a certain name that I never can say right. But it's the real deal. And I'm going to get the name of it here in a minute, because you can order these. In fact, I ordered this tree, Camellia. Did I say that right? Anyways, I ordered it from a company that goes through Amazon. And I ordered this way back in the, it's about the first of summer. And these grow really good in zone 7 through 9. They like kind of a light shaded area. They like acidity in the soil, but they like a rich soil too. So, you know, it's kind of iffy there, but kind of a good acidity soil, but it needs to be probably some compost like that in there. But I just hang these and they're dry. I mean, they are dry. And I just put them in my little tea bags, and you make you some tea. Now, you can dry these in the oven. I've done that on a very low temperature, and I just laid them out on a cookie sheet. And it didn't take but just less than 5 minutes, like 3 minutes, and they were good and dry. But that tea tree is supposed to go through the winter really good. And they say that you need to keep it trimmed to about 2 to 5 feet tall. But it will get bigger than that. But they say you need to keep it around that. But down in the description box, I'll put the right name. And maybe I can find where you can order these. Because I think next spring I'm going to plant even another one. because me and Danny love our tea. And if for some reason we can't get tea, maybe this will do us good, because it's a true tea tree. Camellia. And I have a feeling I'm not saying that right. But like I said, I'll have it down in the description box. And of course, I plant chamomile, and I plant all kinds of mint. And I absolutely love mint tea. Just love it. So, next spring I'm going to be doing even a bigger tea garden. So, y'all have to watch for that. But anyways, let's get to putting my herbs up real quick. What I'm going to do is, it's easy to do this. I mean, all I do is stick my, this is basil. I had just a little bit of basil left out there. And I like doing it in a paper bag, but I've used all my paper bags up. I need to get some more. But I just rub it real good. Just crunch it up and just rub, rub, rub. Shake it. And them leaves are going to come off. Sorry. Them leaves are going to come off. That stem. Pretty good. And there's your leaves. So it's about that easy. Now, once I get all these done, what I like to do with some of my, like my thyme, say for instance my thyme, I like to put it in my spice grinder because I like it to be like a powder. Oh my goodness, that stuff smells like lemon and thyme, and it's so good. My oregano, I'll get it done. I'm going to get this kind of broke up and in a couple tea bags to brew some tea. Okay, I want to show y'all. I put my tea leaves in this little bag. What I do is I just take them, just kind of crush them up like this. They don't have to be real little or nothing. That's just up to you. And then I take my little tea bags. I get these on Amazon. You get like 500 in a, no, I don't think it's 500, but it's a bunch. And they're not very expensive. I think they may be in my Amazon store. I'm not sure. I'll look and see. But I use these. I mean, I've had these probably a couple of years. And I still haven't used all of them. But they're really handy to have when you're doing your own teas. Especially. And I have one of these too. I got this at a flea market. And I steep my homegrown teas in this, and just some hot boiling water. I don't really use boiling water. I don't like it to be too hot. Sometimes they say it kills your steep on your tea, so there's a happy medium in there. But anyways, you get the gist of it. I just put it in my little tea bag. Then you pull the drawstring, and you got your tea in there. You put your mint, your chamomile, your real tea leaves in here. It's whatever you got, and they just work wonderful. And when I'm done with it, and a lot of times I'll use them twice because I'm so frugal about that stuff. But when I'm done with it, I'll just throw it all away. Like I said, they're not very expensive. You get a bunch of them in a box. Okay, well, what are we doing now, Miss Lori? Well, first, I gotta get my mic. I had to quit messing with my herbs, and I've got to get over here and make my potato salad. Because supper time is almost here. But what I got here is I've just got some potatoes that I put in the steamer. Probably about 5 medium potatoes. I got about 3 boiled eggs. And I'm just kind of chopping up. Now this is just the way Mr. Brown and I like our potato salad. Everybody likes it different. This is just our version. Let me get me another spoon. First thing I'm going to do is put mayonnaise. Some people like salad dressing, and that's just fine. You use salad dressing. And I like mayonnaise, and I usually get Duke's. They were out. When I went to Costco, they had a big thing of Hellmann's, really cheap. I just went ahead and got it. I think they had a gallon thing of Duke's, too. I think I seen that on the end aisle. I'm going to put me a little mustard. Now, some people like mustard potato salad. Really, a lot of mustard. I like a little bit. That's just my choice. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Now, usually I cut up some celery and onion. I'm not going to put no onion in tonight. I'm just not feeling onion tonight. Heartburn. But I'm out of celery. I love celery in my potato salad, my chicken salad, tuna salad. I think it's just that crunch that I like so much. But anyways, I'm going to put a little bit of celery seed in it because I like the taste too. And like I said, this is just the way we like it. And since I'm not going to be putting any onions in it, I'm going to put some freeze-dried chives in it. I think I can handle that tonight. I'm going to put some parsley out of my garden that I dried and put back. Now, relish. Some people like dill relish. Some people like sweet relish. I've got some chow-chow in there that I'd like to put in it, but I want to go ahead and get rid of this first before I open up another jar of chow-chow. This is sweet relish. I can eat either, to tell you the truth, but I'm going to use sweet tonight because I want to get through this jar so I can open up my chow-chow. I feel guilty if I open up my chow-chow when I got all this other stuff in the refrigerator that needs to be ate. So, anyways, relish. Juice and all. A couple of tablespoons, 3 or 4. I like a lot of relish. I'm going to put me a little bit of paprika. This is something that my family has always put in their potato salad. Now, I really never measure when I'm making potato salad. I just kind of dump and go, and then I'll taste it and see what it needs. I like to make mine ahead of time so it can, set up, kind of marry into all them good flavors. But I know that it's hard for a lot of people to get to the store right now and get fresh vegetables and stuff. Matter of fact, I had 2 big stalks of celery and I dehydrated them, so now I wish I'd have kept a few stalks, at least a couple little stalks left for my potato salad, but I didn't. That paprika is going to give it kind of a different color. Looks good though. Now I need to get me a spoon so I can taste this. See what it needs. I'm already thinking before I taste it, I'm going to put a little bit more relish in it. May have to put some more chives in it. Who knows? I never know till I taste it. Y'all, I have to tell you, me and Mr. Brown done ate a little bowl of white beans and ham for lunch because I put it on that cook stove and they got done. They're so tender. That's what we had for lunch. Let me find me a spoon. I go through more silverware. Tastes good. It's got plenty of relish in it. Really wish I had some celery. Because that's just, to me, that's what makes a good potato salad, is that crunch. And even a good onion. Okay, I'm going to stir this up and we're going to call it good. I'm thinking that my ribs are probably done in the slow cooker, and we're going to get them on a sheet pan, get them in the oven, and brown them up good. First, we're going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce on them. Okay, guys, our ribs are done. 8 hours. I got some foil on my sheet pan. I'm going to put me a little bit of olive oil on my foil. My foil. I'm just going to brush that around a little bit. Let's see if I can get this out without. I know they're always just so tender. And that foil in there really helps that, because a lot of times I'll come home and my ribs will be down. They're not standing up anymore. So I started putting that foil in there, and you can even put like a ramekin, a bowl in there to keep it standing if you wanted to. Whatever works for you is what I say. Whew, I knew it would break in half, but that's okay. See how tender they are? And if you're wanting some ribs and not wanting to mess with the smoker or the grill and all that stuff, this is a really good way to do it. I kind of messed that up, but anyways, that's how tender they are. They just fell apart. The seasoning is still on there really good, and it smells wonderful. I've got my oven on broiler, the broiler setting. I'm going to take some of that juice. The ribs are good done. 8 hours slow. And I'm just going to pour it over my ribs. I'll take some barbecue sauce, whatever you like, homemade or whatever you got. I'm just going to kind of spread that around. And the reason I'm going to put these under the broilers, because I like to get a crispy top on them. Kind of like if they'd been on, you know, out in the grill or something. They won't have that grill taste, but have that brown top on it anyways. Okay. About that easy. Under the broiler we go. And why do I always have dirty dishes? Because if you cook very much, you're going to have dirty dishes. There's no way out of it. I don't have a dishwasher either. We built this little cabin. I mean, I've never really had a dishwasher, to tell you the truth. We lived about 3 years in Pocahontas, and right outside of town, in a house that had a dishwasher. We only lived there for about 3 years till we found this land here. It was kind of in between. But it had a dishwasher, but my daughter, she had to show me how to use it. I had no idea how to use a dishwasher. My daughter and my daughter-in-law had to show me how to use a dishwasher. But It's just the way it is. I can remember my mom had one down there in Texas, and it was one that you rolled up to the sink. You rolled it up to the sink, and you hooked it up to the faucet, and but it opened from the top. It didn't open down here at the side. It opened at the top. Y'all might remember those. Okay, you see how that broiler browned up the top of them ribs? They look really, really good and really tender. My wall full of homemade aprons from all my beautiful subscribers. I just got this one recently. This is going to be my Christmas apron. All my different aprons. This one here is a really pretty vintage one. That's my old one. But I just got them all lined up here. All my beautiful aprons. And of course, my scarves. I can't be without my scarves either. I wanted to show y'all my new picture. I put this above my bed. Isn't it beautiful? Y'all know that I love pictures of old barns. I don't know where this is at, but it is beautiful. And it looks so good above my bed. I went through some of my recipe books, and these are recipe books that were given to me by all my beautiful subscribers. That's not all of them, but some of them. And I'm fixing to find a special shelf for just these recipe books. I want to thank everybody for always being so kind to me. Sending me recipe books and aprons. Beautiful cards and letters. I just love them all. And just know how much I appreciate y'all so much. Me and Mr. Brown. Oh. Okay, guys. Are y'all as tired as I am? We've had a pretty full day. We've even went there and washed 2 loads of clothes in between. We worked outside. Mopped the floors, swept and mopped the floors, done a little dusting. Cleaned the bathroom really good. Mr. Brown helped me hang a picture this morning that needed to be done. We've been busy all day. And Mr. Brown's been busy too. He went out and he cut some wood this morning down there by the pond. And he's been working on my... I bought a used Kawasaki side-by-side. It's an old one. And it needs some work done on it. And he's been working on it. So he's been busy too. Right now he's in the woods. I wanted to show y'all. I bought this book several years ago, and I bought it off Amazon. It's called A Cabin Full of Food. If y'all have never seen this book, looked through it, read it, whatever, it's a really good book. It's how to fill your pantry from the garden and eat what you store. And this is the 2nd edition. And it's really, really good book. It has all kinds of recipes in it. I mean, and it just... from all these different recipes to your pantry needs. And like I said, filling your pantry from your garden. And that is a very important thing. They've got canning recipes. They've got just all kinds of different, how to make sour milk, cultured butter and buttermilk, how to make a cream soup base. Let's see, ricotta from whey, kefir, ricotta from whole milk, lebna, chervie, whey, crowdy. Then it tells you how to make aged cheeses. I would like to get into that, but I need to get me a certain kind of little refrigerator before I do that, because Your cheese, aged cheese, needs to be in a kind of environment that that makes some cheese, good cheese. But anyways, it's got canning recipes, just all kinds of things you need to know to make a well-stocked pantry. Preserving meat, canning poultry, just anything you would need to know as far as filling your pantry full. So it's a good one. But anyways, there's a bunch of these good books out there, but I just wanted to show y'all this one. This is one of them that I have, and I look at it off and on when I'm needing to research something, or if I forget how to do something, I always go back to it. But anyways, we've had a busy day. I hope y'all have enjoyed being with me and staying busy with me. It's been a little different video, but you know, I like to keep y'all updated and try to keep a video out at least every couple of days. Sometimes it gets hard, so I thought, well, as much as I've got to do, I'll just take them with me. So that's what we've done today. But anyways, I'm glad y'all were here with me. And I'm probably not going to start my holiday cookies and candies till right after Thanksgiving, because there's just too much to do right now to get ready for Thanksgiving. So that will be starting probably, I'm hoping to maybe put one up Saturday after Thanksgiving, I'm hoping. And it'll either be a candy or a cookie, I'm not sure. But I want to get started on that, so y'all be watching for that video. Anyways, y'all have a good Thanksgiving. If I don't see you before then, who knows? And y'all be safe. Just enjoy anything that you can on Thanksgiving. We're all blessed just to have and be able to be with who we can and stay safe. So with that being said, we love y'all, and God bless, and we'll see you in a couple of days.